Here's how you do the graph of the inequalities x less than -1 and x less than 4. First, let's do the graph of the inequality of x less than -1. When you're missing one of the variables, in this case we're missing the letter y, this is going to be a special line. In this case it's going to be a vertical line. So to draw the vertical line, I'm going to choose the method of 2 points. And you're going to see the 2 points, the coordinates of the 2 points. The computer is going to ask me for the coordinates of the 2 points. And what this means is, because x is less than -1 and it's a vertical line, it means that the points, the coordinates of the points, or the 2 points, the x is always going to be -1 and the y could be any number you want. So I'm going to choose 0. Okay. Oops, I forgot to put the -1 here. There we go. Alright, and then the same thing happened with the second point. The x is always going to be -1 in this case, and the y could be any number. Okay, so I'm going to choose 4. Now let's graph it. So I'm going to hit the graph button, and the square point has to be placed on -1, 0. So -1, 0, it will be here. This is -1, 0. And the circle point has to be placed on -1, 4, so it will be -1 and then 4 up. It's going to be around here. Okay, and there is the vertical line. Every time you're missing the letter y and the equation or inequality, is going to be a vertical line. Now let's shade. Okay, since I want everything that is less than -1, looking at the x-axis, where are all the numbers smaller than -1? To the left of -1 or to the right of -1? It's to the left of -1. So let's click the shade, and I'm gonna be given 4 choices to shade, and it all depends if it's to the left of the line or to the right of the line, and if it's gonna include the solid line or the dotted line. So in this case, my 2 choices is going to be these last 2. However, I'm not going to choose this one because it's a solid line, and the only time it's a solid line is if I have less than or equal or greater than or equal. So I'm going to choose this one here, which means it's going to be a dotted line. Okay, and there it is. Okay, now let's do the second graph, which is choose a graphing method for x less than 4. So again, because I'm missing the variable y in the inequality, it's going to be another vertical line. So it's going to be, I'm going to choose the method of 2 points. And what does this mean? That the x coordinate of each point is going to be 4. Okay, my y could be any number I like, so I'm going to choose 0 again. Again, because we're drawing a vertical line, the x coordinate is going to be 4, the same number you have here in the inequality, and the y can be any number, so I'm going to choose 3. Okay, I'm ready to graph. Let's graph that. So the square point has to be placed on 4, 0, so it will be 4 to the right and stay there, and the second point has to be on 4, 3, which means 4 to the right and then 3 up. Okay, so it will be right there. And now I'm ready to shade, and I want all the x's, okay, all the x values that are less than 4. Where's all the x values less than 4? If you're looking on the x-axis, to the left of 4, to the right of 4, it's going to be to the left of 4. So that's why I'm going to shade to the left of that line, the orange line. Again, because I don't have less than or equal, I'm not going to choose this one here, because it has the solid line. So I'm going to choose this one, which means that it's a dotted line. I'm not including the 4 in it. So I choose that one, click shade, and it's everything shaded to the left. Now I need to decide where the shadings overlap, the shade of x less than -1 and the shade of x less than 4. And where did I shade it though, or where the computer shaded though? Right here in this section. Okay, so I need to select the intersection region, because the shading part has to be selected, and is right here, not here, because the 2 shades do not intersect here. It's here where they intersect. Okay, and I'm done with that. Now it's asking you to select the intersection, because these lines, we're not finding the point of intersection. I'm not finding where the 2 points intersect. I'm going to select no intersection, and that's how you do this problem. I hope this helps.